What if the woman the world remembers as Rose from Titanic was never supposed to become a Hollywood superstar? Before the fame, the awards, and the unforgettable red carpets, Kate Winslet was a young girl from Reading, England, growing up in a family where acting was part of everyday life. But her journey was anything but easy. She faced rejection, criticism, and enormous pressure, and somehow turned every obstacle into another reason to keep going. This is the story of how a determined British girl became one of the most respected actresses of her generation. Kate Elizabeth Winslet was born on October 5, 1975, in Reading, Berkshire, England. She grew up surrounded by theater. Her parents, Roger Winslet and Sally Ann Bridges Winslet, were stage actors, while her maternal grandparents ran the Reading Repertory Theater. With acting all around her, Kate discovered her passion for performance at a very young age. She began acting lessons as a child and eventually trained at the Red Roofs Theater School. At just 11, she landed an early professional opportunity in a television commercial, giving her a glimpse of the career she wanted. As a teenager, Winslet began appearing in television and on stage. Then, at 17, everything changed. She won a major role in Peter Jackson's 1994 film, Heavenly Creatures. Her performance was powerful enough to attract serious attention, proving that she was far more than a young newcomer. In 1995, she appeared in Ang Lee's Sense and Sensibility, alongside Emma Thompson, Hugh Grant, and Alan Rickman. Her performance earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress. Suddenly, Hollywood was watching. But the role that transformed her life arrived in 1997. James Cameron cast Winslet as Rose DeWitt Bukater in Titanic, opposite Leonardo DiCaprio. The movie became a worldwide phenomenon, and Kate became internationally famous almost overnight. Yet instead of allowing fame to define her, she deliberately chose challenging roles. She continued with films such as Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Finding Neverland, Little Children, Revolutionary Road, and The Reader. In 2009, she finally won the Academy Award for Best Actress for The Reader. The Academy confirms that she had previously received major Oscar nominations for Titanic, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and Little Children. Winslet later proved that her talent was not limited to movies. Her performances in television became equally celebrated, especially Mildred Pierce in Mare of Easttown. For Mare of Easttown, she won the Golden Globe for Best Actress in a limited series. Her personal life also went through major changes. She married Jim Threepleton in 1998, and they had a daughter, Mia. After their divorce, she married director Sam Mendes in 2003, and they had a son, Joe. That marriage later ended, and in 2012, she married Ned Rock'n'Roll. Winslet has 3 children. She continued taking ambitious roles, including Steve Jobs, Leah, and The Regime. She also returned to the world of Pandora as Ronal in Avatar, The Way of Water, and Avatar, Fire and Ash. By 2026, Kate Winslet remains an accomplished actress, producer, and director, with new projects continuing to expand her career. Her story is ultimately about more than Titanic. It is about a woman who refused to be trapped by one famous role and spent decades proving that true longevity in Hollywood comes from courage, versatility, and the willingness to keep reinventing yourself.